Let's start by getting things set up. First, you'll need to open the HOBO device and have the HOBO app installed on your phone. While I'm doing this at a desk, this setup usually happens stream-side where the device is being installed. First, make sure the Bluetooth is enabled on your phone. Next, open up the HOBO app on your device. On the HOBO device, press the floating circle on the front down to touch the main body of the device. Then you can let go and hold the HOBO device near your phone. The HOBO app should show the device listed on the screen. Select the device from the list. Once it connects, you may need to click OK on the pop-up on the screen. In the top left, select Customize Configuration and Start to configure the initial settings for the HOBO device. First, we'll change the name of the device to match the stream where it's being installed. When you name the HOBO device, don't include any spaces in the name, capitalize the first letter of each word, and use an underscore to separate the stream name from the site number. If your team has requested a group, enter it into the second field. For logging interval, we want to set it to 1 hour. We also want to make sure that the start logging field is set to on next interval. Stop logging should be set to stop when memory fills. Logging mode should be set to fixed logging mode as well. We need to be sure to change the power saving mode to Bluetooth always off. Then click OK when prompted. Last, the show LED toggle should be set to on. And that's it. Now click the start button in the very bottom right corner on the HOBO app. Then click yes to confirm and the HOBO will be configured. Once it's done saving the new settings, you can click OK in the app. And that's it. The HOBO device is ready to be installed in the stream and to start collecting temperature data. Now, let's talk about how to retrieve and save the HOBO data after it's been deployed in the stream for a while. We'll start by retrieving the HOBO device from the stream by unscrewing the PVC cap from the anchor. Once you're out of the stream with the HOBO device, you can press the floating button on the front to touch it down to the main body of the HOBO device. Just like during setup, we'll select the device in the HOBO app. Now, we'll select Download Data in the right column, and the device will download all of its data to your phone and store it in the HOBO app. Once finished, we can click Done so we can verify that the data downloaded before we reset the HOBO device. To check the data, we'll open the Data tab at the bottom of the HOBO app. There, you'll see a list of each of the HOBO data files that you've retrieved on your phone. Make sure that you have a file for the stream you are collecting data from with today's date. You can select a file in the list to see the temperature data plotted to a graph and confirm that it's been saved. Now that we can see it, we can go back to the main screen and reset the HOBO device to collect more data. In the Devices tab, we'll once again select the HOBO device from the list. Next, we'll select Customize Configuration and Start. While all the settings should remain the same from when we set it up, it's a good idea to review them just to make sure. Once we've done that, we can click Start in the bottom right corner of the app. The HOBO app will erase the existing data and reconfigure the HOBO device so that it's ready to be installed in the stream again. Once it's finished, click OK. Now, you can take the device back to the stream and reinstall it on the anchor. Just be sure not to over-tighten the device when putting it back. Hand tight is good enough. The last thing to do is to share the retrieved data with the TU and WRC team. When you're back in cell phone service or you have an internet connection, but not while you're driving, open the HOBO app. You can go to the Data tab in the bottom of the app and then select the data file you retrieved from the list. In the top right corner, click the three-dot icon and then click the Share icon. It's the square with an arrow pointing out of it. From the options, select Export to CSV. The HOBO app will prepare the data, and then you can click the Share button. From there, you could download the data to your phone, or you could email it directly from there to the correct people. If you haven't received confirmation back that the data has been received within a few days, please try sending it again, or reach out to your team leader. Once the email is sent, you can close the HOBO app and give yourself a pat on the back for helping southern brook trout.